Um, but the Gill Man, the work that went into that costume, not to mention there were two costumes. Why, hello there YouTube and welcome back to 31. So we're on day 20 already. Can't believe how fast it's going, only 11 more left after this one. So we are, it's our final day of Universal Week, and for that one I'm reviewing the 1954 classic Creature from the Black Lagoon. So this is a monster horror where a group of people go on this expedition to the Amazon where they find this arm of a creature and delve deep into the Amazon to try and find its species link, only to find that Lagoon is the home to a creature called the Gill Man, who is feared as a monster but actually has a gentle side as he falls for the female protagonist in this, played by Julie Adams, and the creature, is seen as a monster because it's unable to speak or communicate. And yeah, we also get an explanation at the beginning of this film explaining how evolution has gone and how everything has evolved and that, and the creature is believed to be like a missing link. So, yeah, what did I like about this one? Well, first of all, the Gill Man. Again, an iconic monster. Probably the last... In fact, this movie in general was probably the last of the great, Universal monster movies, because after this, a lot of people were interested in, after Godzilla rised out of the sea, everyone was more interested in giant monsters and giant insects and stuff. So, this I would say was truly the end of an era for Universal's golden age. But of course, when you think the monsters have gone, they always come back. And that's what eventually would happen with these monsters in time. But the Gill Man, the work that went into that costume, not to mention there were two costumes because there were two Gill men. One did all the land acting, one did all the water scenes in a tank, and filming for them two actors in it, I believe they were Ben Chapman and that's it, Ben Chapman and Rico Browning. Rico Browning played the underwater version of the Gill Man. And I believe both those actors had very limited vision in that mask. Not to mention this costume. The costume was very well done with all the scales and the details. And yeah, despite this day and age, them not looking so intimidating, I actually think it looks good for its time. And it's because of this movie I was actually scared of going in the water. Yeah, before Jaws, I had the fear of like monsters in the water. But I've overcome that fear since. I mean, this whole arm here is dedicated to the sea. Yeah, the Gill Man. Also, this creature was designed by a woman. I can't remember the woman's name now, but She was an animator at Disney, I believe, and she designed the creature. And when she presented it, they liked it, but took the credit from her, which I don't think was fair. But it was the 50s, different work environments, different times. But since then, this female woman, this woman who has written, let's just look her up, shall we? What is her name? The woman who designed the Gillman. Let's see, what's her name? That's it, Charlotte Perkins Gilman. She designed the Gillman, and like I say, sadly, she never got the credit she deserved for it till years later, which I feel is a shame. And I feel that she should have definitely got the credit in where it's due, because it was a good monster. Also, as I said, probably the last of the great Universal monsters. And yeah, also a lot of this was, I think it was filmed on location, like Amazon. Well, I don't think it was actually filmed at the Amazon, but filmed in Florida, was it, or California? Let's look up at the Wikipedia article again. Yeah, I believe it was like, filmed. It wasn't filmed in South America, but it was definitely filmed in North America, and the scenery looks good. The whole underwater scenes and the shots look nicely done, and hats off to the two guys playing that monster. Of course, we had some other actors in there, human leads, which, again, when you watch this film, you associate more with the film being about the Gillman, but there are human parts in there, human roles, but, they're kind of forgettable because of the appearance of this monster in the film. But, of course, this had a legacy film made, inspired by it, The Shape of Water, which was directed by Guillermo del Toro in 2017. I believe James Wan is in the works of remaking this one as well at the time of recording this video. So yeah, The Creature from the Black Lagoon is probably not my favourite in the Universal monster movies, but it's still a watchable one. And like I say, the last one before everyone wanted to watch giant monster movies. So I feel it was also the end of an era for Universal at that time. But, these monsters have gone on to be a pop cultural phenomenon, inspiring cartoons and other works around this. So yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon, what am I going to rate this one? I will give it... I'll give it 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for Creature from the Black Lagoon. 4 stabs. So there you go. There is my review for today, and that is it for Universal Week. Yes, we have got through another week. So tomorrow it will be a new week and a new theme. And tomorrow we are beginning our 2010s week, or 10s week, where I'll be reviewing movies that came out between 2010 to 2019. So yeah, we're going back just one decade, but and I know I only usually do one decade every year, but I thought, what the hell, let's do 2 this year. So yeah, that's it for this one. You can watch all of my 31 days so far on this channel, from day 1 to now, to day 20, all on the channel. And yeah, like I said, there's many others doing this 31-day challenge. Be sure to check all them out, and I will see you tomorrow. So yeah, until next time, don't have nightmares.